Welcome back. Now we're here with Sandra Brewer, Vice President of Member Services for the Chattanooga Chamber. And we have a very ambitious goal that we're trying to reach this year, 2014 new members by the end of 2014. And Ron's very engaged with this. We're going to talk about some of the unique and interesting stuff, but I thought we'd start with Ron. Can you talk a little bit about what we're doing?
Well, Sandra has been with us for about 2 years,
right,
and already helped us get to a record number of members, and we really appreciate all her great work. You said 2014 new members. That was not quite right.
Oh, excuse me, you're right.
No, you scared me there. So we're trying to get to a total of 2014 members. We're now at just under 1,800, which is the biggest we've ever been.
Exactly.
But what happened was we looked around the country at other communities our size, and our chamber was just a little bit smaller than it ought to be.
Right.
And we thought, well, that's not right. Everything else is, you know, just going crazy in Chattanooga and going very well. So we want to break through that 2,000 chamber member barrier. There are not a whole lot of communities, you know, that can do that. We know we can.
Yep.
So we have organized a really fun event coming up in August. And Sandra, I'll let you talk more about it from there.
Yeah, we've got a consultant that's done this around the state of Tennessee, and the state of Tennessee has actually been most successful because it really works. We have community leaders that we've selected that have come in, and they're helping us find other community leaders that will help us, that will find other community leaders. So basically on August 5th and 6th, we'll have about 400 community leaders at the Chattanooga Theater Center calling their colleagues and people that they know that should be a part of the Chamber of Commerce because that they believe in the power of it. Our members, you know, they've experienced what the Chamber has to offer, so they're excited about it. And this is just like a fun way to get people engaged even more with the Chamber, that they can tell the story of what the Chamber is doing. We kind of have a saying that the Chamber does the things people think just happen. You know, we cover everything from education and workforce development and, as you know, the economic development and then all the networking that we provide. So it's a great opportunity to share our story.
Yeah, you know, the Chamber is a serious organization with a serious mission, but one of my favorite things about this event is that we're doing some things to take ourselves a little less seriously. In fact, my favorite thing is that the two of you have been dressing up. Can you talk a little bit about what you've been doing in that vein and
well, I better describe it before she tells something that may be not true. Yeah, we got dressed up in evening wear, you know, tuxedos, and she wore a gown, fortunately. And we went around to some leaders in the community and asked them to help us with this in a limousine with a bottle of champagne. And most everybody said, well, I'm saying yes, whatever you're asking, before we could even...
Like everybody that we did ask personally said yes, so that was great. That made us feel really good.
And they were really emotional too, right? They really appreciated that kind of engagement.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes to have fun, and I think we got some pictures that are going to be on the screen showing us dressed up to do that. But this event, where we actually are making the phone calls, we have these team captains. They all have colors. Some of them are in camo wear and uniforms. It's very competitive and really a lot of fun, which makes these things pass a lot more quickly and be more successful.
And our theme, overall theme, there are going to be team themes and such like, but our overall theme is Classic Hollywood, right?
Shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars. And I understand that we have an opportunity, we haven't defined it yet, but Ron is going to do something public and embarrassing to cap us off.
So
cap
on
off the
August 7th, if you're not doing anything, at 5:30 at the Theater Center, you may want to show up for like an hour's worth of entertainment by our Jimmy the Guru and Ron Haar doing something we haven't quite figured out yet.
I'm squirming already. I'm afraid
has
of
some
what
really
you're going to ask
great
me to do.
suggestions, so if anybody call me too, I'll take suggestions for that.
Well, chamber membership really is important, and the more members we have, then the stronger our network is, the more value it is for us to work with each other. So it's a really simple concept, and the chamber is, you know, a 150-year-old institution here. It's been involved in so many successful aspects of the community life. And we just want everybody to come along with us and join in, and that makes it more effective for everybody.
So, Sandra, just to wrap, if someone is watching this and they want to get involved, what would you suggest they do?
Call me, Sandra Brewer, 763-4346, or Sandra at ChattanoogaChamber.com. You know, I'd love to get you engaged.
And we also have on our homepage at www.ChattanoogaChamber.com, so lots of ways to get engaged. And we just have about 20 seconds, so any parting shots?
I'm scared of what y'all are going to ask me to do. That's all I can think about right now.
I'm just excited with all the community leaders and the excitement that's out there. They're all competing with each other, and it's really fun to watch them supporting us.
Well, thank you, Sandra, and thank you, Ron, for being willing to embarrass yourself. And we'll be right back after this message.